Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster, you know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling, he has great striking, he has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. Doubt him now, folks. Doubt him now. The undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Dricus Du Plessis. And even though, of course, he wanted to beat Israel Adesanya for the title, it ended up being Sean Strickland. This man's the best in the world. And he has had knockers and doubters every step of the way. They knocked his cardio. They knocked his grappling. The man can fight. The man's a born fighter, as are a lot of individuals who grow up in South Africa. And now that he's the champion, in theory, he's 20 to 30% better. We'll see if the incumbent can get dethroned here tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khamzat Chimaev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Dricus Du Plessis.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, one of the best middleweights in the world at present, Dricus Du Plessis, prioritizing a fast start tonight as we get underway in round 1. Not as though he's been a fighter who historically plays with his food at times, but Du Plessis doesn't want to give his opponent any window for optimism nor confidence. As such, he felt like his jab was going to lead the dance, and eventually his right hand would close the show. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. It looks like he's trying to get an arm triangle, but he's got to get to the opposite side, get his chest to the mat, and find that finish.
Oh, he caught out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything wrong to allow for himself to get some.
Nice jab by Dricus Du Plessis.
Oh.
Hook to the head there by Khamzat Chimaev.
Big double leg, double change.
All right, full guard now, DC.
Yes, full guard. Watch for the top fighter to either posture or look to pass right away. And now he's in a guillotine.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, he's out. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Big ground and pound.
Chimaev's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, he might have that submission locked in.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position. In the half guard.
All right, side control now. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard. Great shot from the top position.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Oh.
Du Plessis in half guard. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really be careful here.
Round one winding down here. Chimaev's back in full mount. Second round, straight ahead.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath for me. Okay, listen, I need you to be first. Let's go out there and let's put some good striking combinations together.
All right, we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. A lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round, both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
Chimaev gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Nice job by him defensively there. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Nice jab by Chimaev. And there's the single. Chimaev's in half guard now.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, he bails on the submission now. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Oh, big shots here.
Oh, nice.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Du Plessis getting worked to the body now by that elbow. So nice job changing levels with the striking there.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Oh, right into mount. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly. He's got to be careful here.
Making all these shots count. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Chimaev's got the full mount. Oh, nice combination of strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent, not unlike Muhammad Ali over Sonny Liston.
Oh, that is a good reference. If you're standing and your opponent's on the ground, you're doing really good work.
All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, huge left.
Beautiful.
Oh, nice hammer fist there by Khamzat Chimaev. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Chimaev's back in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
Oh, my goodness. That Darce choke is very tight. It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hips, try to hook the leg so that his opponent can't roll to his back.
Oh, he got out.
He did a great job of getting his hips away, getting back to his back in order to defend that Darce choke.
Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely, DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going to him.
He's got it all going, J.A. This is a dream. Oh, bad. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside and try to find space.
Oh, huge hook. Chimaev gets the takedown. All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3. Chimaev's in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position. He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished.
Du Plessis' eye is closing up. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, buddy, sit down. Catch your breath. Slow that heart rate down. Into that note. Good. That was awesome, man. That was some of the best counter fighting I've ever seen.
All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is this is tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land.
denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Oh, nice jab.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You got to get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Going for an arm bar now. Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish arm bars.
Ooh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated.
Fight back.
Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking the damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an axis. He cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Chimaev's in half guard. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he's going for the rear naked choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Getting awfully close on the submission now. Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Du Plessis really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
That was nice.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
Nice work last round. Completely dominated him on the ground. You want to keep doing that this round. Be smart when you enter into that clinch or takedown position.
All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay if you would.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. That's just over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low, to right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment. John, it may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now, it's starting to show.
Good work from the top here by Chimaev. Another ground and pound strike lands.
He passes to half guard.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Du Plessis right back to the full mount. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Chimaev's in half guard. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Getting them out here.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back. When you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active, and that's exactly what he's doing.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Chimaev's back in half guard.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position. Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here. The hard ground is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
Oh, big shots from the top.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Final 10 seconds of the fight.
Look at him attack that arm triangle.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, so the title fight goes the distance. I don't want to steal Bruce Buffer's thunder because he doesn't like that, but new UFC champion of the world you're looking at.
Yeah, he's the new champ. No matter how you want to look at it, he did enough to take the belt off the champion. He used his striking, his footwork, his beautiful movement in order to confuse the champion over the course of 5 rounds. He did enough. It's time to strap the belt around his waist.
Official decision now in. The Buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-44, and 50-44. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so the Chechen Swede, Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by decision. You heard it there from Bruce Buffer. More often than not, he doesn't need to hear